first question, and Matt, I'm going to let you kick it off here. You know, Chicago has a lot of underdeveloped neighborhoods. It also has a lot of very, very stable neighborhoods. If someone came to you, gave you a $3 million check, and they said, hey, invest this in one Chicago neighborhood, don't lose money, give me a return, where would you park that money, and what would you buy?
Yeah, it's a good question. Chicago is a city of neighborhoods, so there's a lot of good options. Every neighborhood has different pros and cons and various characters that make them unique. But personally speaking, I'm a big believer in Uptown and Edgewater for several reasons. You know, they're the only neighborhoods north of Lakeview and Lincoln Park that haven't been as mature and stable for as long as those neighborhoods have. So you have more affordable product in those neighborhoods, but you're adjacent and you have the lakefront, you have the red line, you've got the public transit and all similar drivers that make Lakeview and Lincoln Park great neighborhoods to invest in. So the demand's pushing north. You get that spillover into Uptown, you get that spillover more so as yours continue to move on into Edgewater. And the quality of product that you can offer a renter for a more affordable price is there. You just get a higher quality apartment. The rents are affordable, and there's like 60-70% of the population there is renter based. So a lot of strong fundamentals there, and the things like adjacent to the lake and the outdoor space, the beaches, the greenery, all that stuff, you know, it's there to stay. It's never going to move, and those neighborhoods will always be there. So if I was taking a long-term horizon, $3 million, I'd buy 10, 20 units in Uptown, Edgewater, close to the red line.
Got it. Matt, is it fair to say like the rent to price ratio, so the rent you receive for a 2-bed, 1-bath compared to the price per door is much favorable there than going south into Lakeview? Like the price per door definitely decreases, making it more affordable, but the rents don't decrease at the same velocity. Is that accurate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, let's, Blake, I'm going to ask you, same question. I have $6 million. I gave Matt 3. I got another 3. What are you doing with my money?
Awesome. So do I get 6 million? Did you double down with me or?
No, you just got 3.
Oh, okay. Just got 3. All right, cool. You know, I think I would go to a little different angle. I mean, I think I'd go to like East Garfield Park between there and the West Loop. I feel like that's an area that's, you know, the West Loop's growing and new businesses coming in and pushing out. And I think you can get good, in today's markets, you can still get good price points. They rent really well, good cash flow. Maybe today it might be a little bit more, maybe not the same as the north side of the city, but I think long-term too, you're going to get appreciation over a long period of time. So that's somewhere I'm probably maybe a little more risk adverse. I think I'd put my money there.
You think there's a better opportunity there for appreciation? Would that play?
Well, I think you're betting on like what's going to happen between there and the West Loop as that market's pushing out and growing, and then you got Ukrainian Village that's been hot for a long period of time and pushing down. So like obviously the cash flow well today, but I also think long-term wise, you're probably going to get into it regentrifies, and I think you get good appreciation long-term.
Is there a street you wouldn't go west of?
What I would not go west of? That's a good question. Like once you get on
See, Blake's crazy though. Blake will go anywhere. Wrong.
Yeah, so you got to remember, I'm like my primary, you know, I wholesale a lot, right? So it's kind of for me, it's been on the aspect of I wholesale in all markets, right? It doesn't matter if it's a $10,000 house or if it's a $1 million house. So
East of the park, maybe then.
Yeah, east of the park is definitely like where I'd be at.